Welcome everyone to another episode of Trade by Numbers. This is our aftermarket review where every afternoon we dive into the market, see how they held up for the day, and most importantly, take a look at our plays from this morning and see how they held up and go over the numbers, see if we made any money. Just a way for you to keep me honest here on this channel. So let's get into it. We got a lot to talk about. The markets overall held up really good this morning. I said that I thought we'd have a pullback, and even though the stock market did close red, it was only right at the end of the day. Most of the day, the market was up and green and did not have near the sell-off I expected. The VIX actually closed in the red over 4%. The SPY ended up closing 0.18% down, Dow Jones 0.15, and NASDAQ 0.15. So slightly in the red, but held up pretty good overall. Like I said, I thought it'd be much worse. The fact we had such a good day yesterday and the market held up so good today, I don't know, the waters may be changing a little bit. However, I said we was going to be looking for buying opportunities today, pointed out some sectors I was going to look at as well as some trades I was looking to take. Now, unfortunately, my Coinbase trade never did work out, never dropped down to my buy zone. Neither did IMPP. IMPP actually held up pretty strong today. Very close trading range on it. So neither one of those got down to my buy range today. Now, I did say that I had taken a position in Redbox this morning. So I was looking for a little squeeze play out of it this morning. Thought it'd get a little pump. Even if market was coming into a sell-off. So bought it this morning, traded in a range there of about $10.60 to about $10.75 for a little while in the pre-market. I ended up getting in at $10.70. It ran up, hit a high, and I got it just on the other side of that as it's falling back down. I managed to get out at $11.30. Made a nice little 60-cent profit there, which I can't complain, represented 5.6% ROI on that trade. Now, tomorrow will tell if this was a wise decision or not. I did go ahead and put a buy order back in if it dropped under 990, which it did. So I end up with another position at 990 that I have not closed. We'll see how that pans out tomorrow. It is currently up just a little over $10 in the after hours. So what else did we get into today? Now, I said I was going to be looking at the banking sector today. And Signature Bank, which we've bought on here before, made good money with. Signature Bank dropped down to my buy zone of under $172 today. Bought it at $172. Sort of, we already have a double position in it. I thought about just averaging down with that. However, we got up over $179 today. I thought was a nice little spike. I actually went ahead and just sold that position today as a swing trade. Kept my two previous positions, which were in at an average of $178. So I bought in $172. I got out at $178.55, which represented a 3.8% gain on that trade. I was really happy with that. Turned a little cash, freed up a little capital. I still got my other two positions if the stock continues to run like I think it would. I think it's still down too much. I'm still waiting to see that pop, see it jump up $185, $190. But I've still got a double position. I'm happy with that. Made a little bit of money in the process. So that was a good day. Apple. Talked about Apple this morning. Bought into Apple at $133.79. If you was a little more patient than me, you got a little bit better price. But that's where I ended up buying in. $133.79. Wrote it up. got out at $137.08. Actually went up and got almost to $138 today at its high. But hindsight's 2020, you know. I wish I'd have waited a little bit longer, but 137.08, not a bad little gain there. 2.4% on that trade. I'm happy with that. 2.4 on a good solid stock that I brought to you this morning. I think we're in a good position there. Let's see. Oh, I took a trade in crypto today. In fact, that's the reason the video is a little bit late coming to you. I just finished trading a little bit of crypto, buying some crypto, that is. You might want to go take a look at. Now, earlier today, I bought Polygon. It was really beat down. All the cryptos was down a little bit, but Polygon was really beat down at 42 cents. I thought it was a great price, thought it was a steal. Bought in 42 cents, and I actually just sold that position out at 46 cents. It was a 9.5% gain on that trade. Right after I sold them, I actually bought some Cardano at 46 cents. I said if Cardano got back down to 46 cents, which it did last night around 2 o'clock or something, I said if it got down to that today, I was going to buy. It dropped down to 46 cents, and I took a position in that. As well as Tezos. Tezos dropped down to $1.34. I took a position in that just a few minutes ago. If you're wanting to go check out some crypto, you're doing a little trading in crypto, I'd look at both those projects right now as a good little trade. Another one I took out today, a trade, and this is back in the stock market, and this is a little speculative. However, SOS Limited, it's a Chinese company. They're another Bitcoin miner company. I bought into it today. It got just slaughtered. They made a news announcement today. They had already said they was going to change the ratio of their ADS ratio. They was going to do a 1 to 10. They made an announcement today that instead of doing a 1 to 10, they were going to do a 1 for 500. And I think that really scared some people. Maybe they didn't understand it, or maybe they did, just a much larger number than what they was looking for the change to be. Either way, it dropped tremendously, dropped over 20% when I noticed it. I took a position in it at 23.5 cents. Excuse me. I took a position at 23.5 cents. Actually, 23.80 is where I took a position in it at. It fell down further. I said if it dropped another 2 cents, I'd take another position. So I set another position to buy at 21.80. It dropped below that, so I end up with a double position and an average of 22.75 on that. In the after hours, we're already up over 6%, so I'm pretty happy with that trade. It's not a trade that I'd necessarily recommend everyone to jump in on, but it's the kind of trade that you need to watch for every day. If you're familiar with a company and you kind of understand how it operates, they get some negative news like this that's not really going to affect the overall price long term, gets beat down like that, there is a chance for a good little recovery pop, and that's what I'm trading on in it. Hoping to see it go up by tomorrow, a penny, maybe 2 pennies, which will be a huge return on our ROI on that position. So that's just a little something I wanted to bring to you. Again, that was SOS I was trading in. It was not a stock we were looking at this morning. It's just one of those come across my watch list. It was beat down. I felt way too much. I knew the company. I've traded in SOS before, and I thought it'd be a good position to take. And I recommend that you always have your watch list set up. Always take a look at it throughout the day. When you see something like that, you can do a little quick research and make a decision on whether it's right for you or not. And that's what I want to bring to you. I want to bring to you my picks every day, but as well as keep bringing you the information of what to look for, how to look for it. Like I said, it was pretty simple. I was just scrolling through my watch list. All of a sudden, boom, there's a stock that I keep an eye on that was beat down over 20%. Simply got on the news feed, learned why it was beat down, and decided that I thought it was a good position to get into. Easy enough to do. Anyone can do it. You just got to be aware of it, and you've got to have the nerve to buy something when everyone else is scared of it and selling it, which is what really brings you success in the stock market overall. If you've got the nerve to buy something when everyone else is selling, and the ability to let go of something while everyone else is buying and saying it's going to keep going up, you can make money in the stock market. It's what I do each and every day, and what I'm on here to teach you to do, help you take your game to the next level. So, I hope this video was helpful. Go down, hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Be sure and hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. You don't want to miss any of my videos. In every video this week, I said I was going to title it Take Action. I said I'd be doing a giveaway on Friday. All you have to do to be entered for that giveaway is be subscribed to the channel, share this video, and go down to the comment section and type in the word action. That'll qualify you for the giveaway at the end of the week. I just want to get people interested in learning more. And the first step to learning more is taking action. When an opportunity presents itself, you take action. It's that simple. You know, I've been talking about some books that I really recommend you read. One of those books, my tip for the day, my book that everyone should read if you haven't already read it, is going to be the book The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a great book for learning how to start investing in your future. It's a very short read, and it's probably my favorite financial book of all time. I've read lots of them. There's lots of them that mean a lot to me, but The Richest Man in Babylon's one I would go back to and read, and have read several times just for the fun of it. So, highly recommend. If you haven't read it, go to Audible, get it on audiobook. It's amazing. Always be sure, if you're getting an Audible book, look for the unabridged version, because you don't want anything where they've taken pieces out, because the piece they took out that didn't mean anything to them could have been the very thing that triggered something in you. So when you're looking at Audible books, always get the unabridged version. I recommend it on Sunday. I said that there is no secret to, no shortcuts to success. Okay, if you're out there looking for a shortcut to success, shortcuts don't exist, not to succeeding. You know, I said a wise man once told me that there's no such thing as a good shortcut, because if it's good, they would just call it the way. Okay, so there's no good shortcuts. However, you can be more efficient, and if you want to be more efficient, you want to take your game to the next level, I definitely recommend, if you don't already have a subscription to Audible, go to Audible, get a subscription, start listening to audiobooks. You can do it while you're driving back and forth to work. You can do it, you know, in your leisure time. You can listen to it on a headset, but you can get that information while you're already doing your normal everyday life. It's the epitome of multitasking, and why I said it's the closest thing to a shortcut that you can get to success. So, if you like that idea, you want to get Audible, you don't know how to get it, or you want to get the savings, go down to my link below in the description, get Audible. It's going to change your life if you apply it. So, that's my tip for the day, and until next time, be blessed. Remember, we don't trade with emotions around here, we trade by the numbers.